going on, guys? Welcome to the CRL network. A different voice here tonight. It is the one and only UTLR Storm, usually here on the Cup nights as well. But the main man here tonight, Three Flashes and B Train, are both in the Cup race here tonight at Kansas Speedway. So we do have two commentators with us here in the booth tonight. Both of them are not in here at the moment, so it's just me. But we're going to have the owner of the CRL league here, CRL Party. He'll be in here momentarily once we get done with qualifying. And then we're going to have the one and only... Hang on, guys. It'll be me and Party to start off the show tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, just give us a few minutes and we'll be rocking and rolling here tonight. Once again, guys, the guys are in qualifying right now. We should be loading up here momentarily here in a few minutes. So it's going to be me, Party, and we're going to have Mr. Cole Trickle in the booth later on tonight. What's up, Party? How's it going?
Oh, pretty good, man. Getting excited, getting ready for to watch some good racing at Kansas here.
Man, you and me both. It's going to be an awesome show here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway.
Oh, absolutely.
Some great guys out there. Look, how many people are we looking at tonight?
13 or 14, I believe.
That's going to be impressive. Kansas is a very unique track, in my opinion. It's really awesome because you got that high lane, you got that low lane, but a lot of people love the high side here. What is your take on it?
The high side is definitely the way to go, in my opinion here. It's just the high side, you get overpowered. Low lane's good, start of the race, but you reach tires up a lot more than you will on that high side. With the right setup, I don't care where you run, the right setup will overtake you on the low. You can actually go a little bit harder in the corners on the high line than what I've noticed that a lot racing here. They'll back up their corner, they'll think they're getting in it too hard, but then if you just go in there and get in it hard and let off the right point, just coast around, but halfway through and get. I think one of the main things we're going to look for here, or need to look for, is going to be fuel saving. I won this race twice last season, Cup and Xfinity, on a fuel save, and nobody thought I could do it. So you get somebody out here with a wheel that's got a shifter, that last stage, if they just start saving right off the bat, really, I think it is. Maybe after the first pit, I can't remember, it's been a while, but either after the first pit stop, you gotta make 2 pit stops in the last stage. Make that first one, go into fuel save mode, shut it down, put it in neutral every corner. You can make it to the end with 1 stop.
And I think that last stop's going to become a key factor depending on how you set yourself up in that first and second stage on your strategy.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, this can be, if somebody can do it right, 1 stop at the end, regardless of strategy. Run it out, run that field, run it to more pit, and then just shut it down. Just put it in neutral every curve. I think you can go do that till, the way I do it, and I'm going to give out a secret. I see Zach's in the chat, so Zach, pay attention to get you a wheel, because this is how I do it. After that last pit stop, or that first pit stop in stage 3, you shut it down until that leader gets, I'd say, a whole curve away from you. You start picking it back up until that leader pits. When that leader starts pitting, you hammer it. Get by them. You're not lapped. You get the lead, and then by the time they can come out of the pits, there's not enough time for them to catch you anyway. So, like I said, I've won this race twice off of that strategy. if I was racing tonight on my wheel, that's exactly what I'd be doing, and I promise you it won't fail.
Man, I'd have to agree because I know usually whenever I take those final pit stops, for sure whenever you're trying to do a fuel strategy, you want to wait a couple laps after that front runner pits. Try to manage your fuel, save a little, but at the same time, push it as hard as you can because you want to try to get him a lap down before he comes out. So that way you have the extra advantage whenever you come off to be ahead of him.
Oh, right. Yeah, absolutely. And I know I've seen a bunch of people in this league do it. You know, they'll pit with 5 laps in their tank to go, and I'm not programmed like that. Me and Chevy, if you noticed watching us in Cup, we're always pretty much the last ones to pit, mainly because we try to go to the very end.
You are stuck in a dry over there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. That's going to be a heck of a race on this 1.5 tri-oval. We're going to go 134 laps, 200 miles here tonight for these guys. So it's going to be a lot of wear and tear, some great passes up on that high side. We'll see who can make that bottom lane work whenever it comes to passing, or if they're going to use that high side, that multi-groove high, to pass. The banking here on the front stretch is 9 to 11 progressive, and the turns are 17 to 20 also progressive. But that back stretch is pretty flat at only 5 degrees. So we're going to have a lot of banking to deal with in those corners versus the front and back stretch. So it's different all over, which makes this track once again unique. Some of the track facts we've got here. In real life, most Cup Series wins was Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, and Joey Logano are all tied for the most wins at the track with 3 apiece. And the fastest qualifying speed here was in 2014 with Kevin Harvick, whenever he took a 27.304 at 197.7 miles per hour. Have you ever come close to that time?
Man, to be honest with you, running here, I don't ever look at my lap times. Any track I go, I never really look at my lap times because it just messes me up.
Interesting move there.
As far as qualifying,
I don't know that many people.
Right. Well, as far as qualifying goes, man, for some reason I never get the hang of qualifying. Good qualifying. I can qualify good at Bristol, a track that I can just dominate. But any other track, man, I'm always pack, low top 10, behind that or last, man. I can run good through the race. I can get the long run cars. I just can't figure out qualifying for some reason. It's weird, but you know that's just how some people, man. When I'm racing, I keep my screen on the car where I can look at my fuel, my tire, and all that. I don't ever look at how far somebody is in front or behind me, because every time I do, it'll mess me up. It'll throw me out of my focus. The last time I actually did that was playoffs in Xfinity, and switching back and forth on my field, I accidentally hit the start button and backed out the race while I was gaining on the leader. And if I'd have won, our rookie in Cup, Drake, would have been in the playoffs. But because of that, won the championship in Xfinity.
Hate to see it sometimes.
Hey, but mistake on my part. There wasn't much I could do about it. Yeah, I mean that's one reason I don't switch to it. Like I said, it throws me off my game. I know a lot of these guys that's what they look at. I'm worried if I do that and I sit on that screen too long, I'm not going to see where I am on fuel and I run out. And, I don't like switching. It just throws me off my game, but makes my focus go completely away.
Yeah, see, I don't even pay attention to most of that fuel anyways. I either hit whenever leaders pit just to keep up with them, or I may switch over there and look and take a glance at it, and then I'll switch back to the leaderboard. I want to know where my teammates are running whenever they enter into the top 5. I want to know where they're at. I want to know where I am compared to the leaders. So that's usually the one I stay on as leaderboard.
Right. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do that. Me, it just throws me off. I get worried. I'll sit there. For example, if I can be in the lead and I may see Super Shifter closing the gap, start getting nervous, messing up, hitting the wall. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at fuel, I'm looking at tires, and just doing my own thing. Looks like they are wrapping the qualifying here. They should be getting ready to get their final roll call going, and hopefully we'll jump in the race and be ready to watch this exciting green flag.
Without a doubt. And before we get started, I do want to bring in the fact that we do have a lot of subs for tonight. We got 4, looks like, on the lineup for tonight. We got Heathen, Loading, subbing for Heathen in that 5 car. We've got 3 Flashes subbing for Zachary. We've got Master Mike, who's a Truck Series regular, subbing for Nixium in the 51 car. And we've got B-Train, one of our main commentators here, subbing for Mr. CRL Party. How do you feel about having him as a sub tonight?
I watched him run good. The two, 3 races he ran in, and of course he messaged me earlier. I said something about sub because of my lag issue. He's like, man, Kansas is my best tracks. I don't know what you expect. Run this preset, do this to your tires, and run that wall. And I just got word from the officials they're running roll call right now, so get ready to jump in this race here in a few minutes.
Sweet. And y'all have seen here on the last couple of weeks, y'all seen Chase Dreamer here in the booth with us, and he is finally back on track after he returns from a suspension. So he is back ready to compete, ready to go after that win in a number 88 car here tonight. And one to watch, well, I would say one to watch, but he's not in the race tonight. But Heathen was our previous winner here at Kansas, but like I said, he's got a sub for Loading in his place tonight, so it's going to be a new winner for tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And I know somebody's going to call me a little biased, but I hope his Chevy runs good. He's been on a drought lately, and I know that's been tearing on him, but I hope Chevy can pull one out. He's pretty fast here. I look for a couple up at the front. I look for Chase, Chevy, Super Ship, and as far as you're coming to the lane, they're running that bottom. I guarantee we're going to see that 48 car try to make that bottom lane work. He tried it last season. Look for him to try it again tonight or this day race, and just to see if he can make it work. He loves doing the opposite of what everybody else does. So that's going to be interesting.
I've noticed that he likes doing that. He likes to make it different. Wherever everybody else is, he's not going to be in that same spot.
Right.
Tried reaching out to Cole. He has not responded to me yet, so it looks like as of now it's going to be just you and me running the show.
Yeah, it is what it is. Cole, I hope he comes in. He's a good add-on to our Wednesday nights here. I'm sure. I don't know if he's done with his race yet or not.
That is true. And he sure does bring the party here into this party.
Hey, he needs to. All right, invite coming to your train.
Got it. We're loading into this showdown. Who ended up on pole? Did you happen to see?
I didn't, but when we get in, whatever car you're watching, that'll be your poster car. So
Right.
It'll be real easy to tell here in a minute. Just out of curiosity, Storm, who you watching stream wise?
I can pull up Cowboy. Usually he's the main one I go to,
Yeah.
unless it's Heathen, but Heathen isn't
Looks like Super
extremely.
Shifter got the pole with looks like half bass on the front row.
Wow, interesting.
It is, and we're green.
We are underway.
It looks like Super Shifter has Cowboy Chevy 200 drivers. Let's go through the field here. So who we got? Tyler Cubs. Yeah.
Man, Tyler Cups, he's been on a roll lately.
He has.
Whenever he does make the race, he usually ends up running really good. We see him running in the top 5 right now here early on.
Looks like they're 3 wide already in the back with B-Train. Looks like he overcomes the 18 car. And we got Flash subbing for Zach in front of him. And that Apple Bush Light car.
Give me just a second trying to get his stream up here.
And we got a battle for the lead
count.
already. Looks like here, Super Shifter Cowboy trying to get by him in turn 1 but couldn't make the pass. Like he's pushing down the back stretch.
Cowboy, like you said, trying that low line already here early on.
Yes, he's
going to try to make it.
Side by side, but that top line, man, just prevails.
It does, and it all depends on how you enter the corner, and that matters because once you get that entrance speed, then it's going to depend on how you exit getting out of there. Because even if you're on the high side, if you don't have the exit speed, that bottom will prevail.
Absolutely. But look at that. I mean, Chevy went down low to try to pass Cowboy, and he got passed by Haas. Fell back to 4th place. And it's just, that bottom just ain't where it is. And if Cowboy can get it right, he can get the high side on Super Shifter, but he didn't get there.
As we see the battle with Bass and Chevy once again. Bass able to, he actually fell back into that 4th place. About to get passed by Tower Cubs for the 4th position. He's going to make the inside work as well.
It did the slide job, but see, Haas can come right back on it just like that. Oh, they touch. Side by side, but Haas came back. Haas on the bottom. See, now Haas can slide up just like he just did. And it looks like we have our first lag out, which is 3 flashes.
Ah, you hate to see it. Maybe we can get him here up into the booth then.
Yeah, that's a shame. You know, but the good news is at least Zach gets some points. May not be the point that he was hoping for tonight, but it is some points. You know, but we definitely try to get him up here in the booth. For sure.
I'm having issues trying to get my Twitch app to work tonight on my phone, unfortunately.
Well, I can always get
If you can,
what we need from race control.
I don't know what's going on tonight. One I need it to work and it doesn't want to work. Gotta love Twitch sometimes.
And we're still got Super Shifter out front with Cowboy in tow, trying to make that line work for him, trying to get past him.
And Tyler Cubs back there trying to make the pass on Hasbass. They've been still going at it for the last couple laps now. Tyler Cubs is just wanting that high side, and Hasbass has been taking that high lane away from him.
Absolutely. And here comes Chevy trying to make a pass for 2nd place. He noses out, but and the 48 in the wall. I think there was some touch there, but we'll see. We'll see what Chevy does. Chevy normally backs out. gives a spot back if it was messed up on his part, but it don't look like he's backing up any.
We're gonna go on board with Cowboy right here, and we're gonna see what he does here to set Chevy Man up. We head in turn 3 here.
And it looks like B-Train is spelling off the pace in that 9 Hooters car. Look like he done hit the wall, got significant nose damage. He's way off pace. He's just now coming out of 2 stretch.
Wonder what he got into, because Mr. Kansas is his best track. Sure isn't showing it here early on.
Oh no, he said it wasn't his best track, but you know.
It was. Well, maybe he'll find something here later on, and here at stage 3, maybe he can find that magic. Still on board with Cowboy as he's trying so hard, and he actually got loose off of turn 4, made slight contact with the wall off of exit. He is now fallen and having to settle for that 3rd position.
Yeah, this car is probably handling ill. We've done went a few laps. I'm sure all these cars are starting to kind of fall off a little bit. Get a little loose coming out. You know, getting ready, trying to figure out what they need for that first pit stop adjustment.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these guys starting to be a little bit bolder, trying to use that bottom, because they know some of these guys want to stay away from that outside, just because they know when that car gets loose, they're going to go up into the wall, and they want to try to avoid as much damage as possible.
Right.
Going kind of back here in the field, we got a battle between Chase Dreamer and Loading here. Pretty nice little 3-way battle, even with Jay Grant.
It looks like Flash will be joining us in the booth.
What's going on, Flash?
Alright, what's going on?
Just watching Jay Grant go up in the wall and allowing Chase Dreamer to take over his position.
Flash, let me get you an invite there, buddy.
Yeah, hopefully I can stay in here and be able to watch the stream here, or watch the race, because I don't know. Internet blipped out. It's probably going to be fine the rest of the night. Yeah.
That's normally how it works, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh, man, I felt like I had a good chance, too. I was started 14th, and I was up to 7th in 4 laps, whatever it was.
What happened to B-Train? I seen he got some significant damage to the nose that number 9 machine is.
I'm not sure. He got up a little bit, looked like he got in the wall a little bit, and then I went by him, and I'm not sure what happened after that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he'll be all right tonight too once he gets going here.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But right now
he's not far from getting lapped.
Oof.
No, he's not.
Good. Well, right now
You
it's
can
not
see him
letting
now.
me join in the lobby either. So let me
Maybe give it a few minutes or reset it, maybe.
yeah, I'm gonna try resetting the game.
We can finally see B-Train in Super Shifter's view. He's coming up on him pretty quick.
Yep, looks like I missed it, but Cowboy did pass Chevy for 2nd position, and Tyler's just passed him for 3rd, so Chevy falling off here. His car's going down, and it sounds like we got some cars starting their pit strategy. As Jay Grant is coming in the pits.
You think it's going to be a scheduled pit stop? You think it's about right on time for somebody who wants to play some early strategy, maybe?
That's probably what Jay Grant's thinking, playing some early strategy, splitting the stages in half. I know he likes to try to do that. We'll see if it works out for him.
You see Asphalt Gator as well on pit road in that number 18 M&M's. I like the scheme that he's actually running. He's running that Patriotic Skittles.
And he got a
Really
little
nice
bit
paint
of
scheme
nose
for that
damage
18.
too, it looks like.
Yeah, it's probably a little lengthy pit stops for both of those guys.
51 and the 88. Nope, the 5.
No, the 5. 22 coming off pit road right now. He's going to blend right here in front of the leaders. Drake is now on pit road.
Shoot me an invite there, guys. I'm going to try it here.
Super Shifter, our leader, is on pit road now. And here comes second place Cowboy Nation. Now on pit road, so our leaders have taken to the pits.
Training. Just lucky right now. And here comes Tyler
He
Cutler
is,
to
Chevy
pass.
Man. Should be a top 2 Tyler Cubs and Chevy. Oh, we got a wreck.
Yep,
Off
wreck
of
on-
4.
Off of 4. Looked like probably a pit.
It was a pit mistake.
There's the official word. We are going to have a manual caution at the line.
We were actually on
The
Tyler
one
Cubs
is
at the
the
time that
leader.
happened. LA fatality. Yeah, right before we were actually on board with Tyler Cubs, and he actually went for a spin. He looked like he was going side by side, taking it 3 wide as he's coming down the pit road. And I want to say it looks like that maybe Chevy Man didn't know that he was pitting and kind of got into him last second as Cubs was slowing down, and it ended up catching the apron, and the 3-car went around, caught the 24, sent the 24 into the outside wall, and it was a chain reaction from there, collecting a few cars back behind him.
Working on some stuff with the NASCAR official.
Yeah, I would love to be up here and watch the race here with you guys. I think it's because I disconnected that it's not letting me back in here.
You
So,
want to reset the stuff? Try it again. Reset the Xbox.
I'll give that a try. Yeah, I'll give that a try and come on back in here. I reset the game, but I think it's because I disconnected. If the game thinks I got booted or something, possibly. It's what I'm thinking
Right.
it is, but we'll give it one more try here, y'all, and we'll be back.
All right.
No problem.
And I just got the word. It's our closed.
All right, do we have a lap count at this point? See B-Train getting his lap back. So right now it's going to be LA Fatality. This was in the middle of green flag pit stop, so this could shake a lot of things up on this restart. Seeing LA Fatality as the leader, Chase Dreamer second on his return race, and Gator, who's sitting third place right now, actually just came out of the pits. So I'm not for sure if he's actually on the lead lap or not. He may be.
They're trying to figure out cars and everything. It's hectic under caution, especially when
Man, when you have a green flag pit stops happen,
Right.
it's always chaotic.
he just opened pit road. We'll see
We'll see.
how we have any takers. I look for some of them that maybe already pitted, stay out, take their wave around.
We see our leaders that were just on pit road, Super Shifter and Cowboy, now out in front. Looks like they're going to be getting their wave around.
And Tyler
Along with
Cubs
Asphalt Gator.
will have a penalty. Just to let our viewers know, he was involved in that wreck, and he went down pit road. And by CRL rules, if you are wrecked down pit road and are still under power, you still unfortunately have to exit, just like you would if you made a green flag pit stop, which is all the way to the backstretch. He, however, did not do it. He kept on going and merged up in turn 1. So unfortunately for him, of course, not a bad penalty. He don't have to serve a pass through or anything like that. He just has to start at the rear of the field.
Wow. Well, the good thing is that he will not be a lap down once it's all said and done. Like I said, just to the rear. Very manageable to get back up to the front. He's been a strong contender here early on. So I think we'll see him by the end of the stage back up here at the front.
Oh, absolutely. And we got Tyler Cubs dropping down to the back of the field
We
now.
won't see the
Up here to our
choose
leader.
cone this time. Should be.
All right, I think we're in business now.
There we
Let
go.
join. Yep. So, all right.
They are choosing at the line.
Let's see what this field does. LA Fatality is going to be the leader. He gets the first choice. He's going to take the inside lane. I'm actually quite surprised to see a lot of people take the bottom.
But look, there's one car. I know one car that I said looked to be up there at the front. That's at 88, just coming off his 1 week across the board suspension. He's going to be up front on this restart.
Yeah, I think he wants
Here's
to come
something
out
else
here.
to look for. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I think he wants to come out here and try to get the win here, and he's doing it good right now up in the front row for this restart.
Oh, well, absolutely. And one thing we need to look for, keep in mind, we ain't had this problem, but here, you cannot get on the apron before you pass that start-finish line, or it's to the rear of the field penalty. So this is one track that a lot of people forget about that. So I'm looking to see who might mess up and hit that apron. And it looks like we're getting set to go green here.
Have to watch it right here.
Green flag.
We're back on our way, and LA Fatality gets a huge jump on that restart. I don't know if the 88 just didn't go and spun his tires or what.
Yeah, the one shot out of a cannon here, and the rest of the field is just left to figure it out.
Chevy Man side by side with Chase here for second place.
Cowboy pushing him.
Cowboy once again on that bottom. He's getting it figured out.
Well, we talked about it before the stream. That's that one car that wants to do what everybody else isn't doing. He wants to get that bottom to work so bad. Where Chevy gets hung out on the bottom here. Looks like Chase is going to double back and pass on with Cowboy in tow.
He might even lose a spot to the 14 here if he can't get up there.
Yep.
And he's going to try to fight his way, but yep, he's going to lose it to Super Shifter as well, and possibly even another car here.
He lost it to the 5.
Yeah, the 5 of loading.
Who I do want to officially announce next week in the 43 car.
Making his debut. Okay, yeah, with his with his points and everything, this will be his first official Cup start for himself. So.
And it looks like we're pretty much single file out here for the most part.
LA Fatality's about to get pretty much passed upon with these guys on the
Trying to
high
let the Cowboy
side.
dive down there. I'm trying to do the slide dive, but he's
Oh,
not going back on Fatality, but they got it on Chevy.
oh, got contact.
Third 2 around. Caution at the line. Another manual caution.
Yep, we have B-Train on the front stretch.
Chase Dreamer involved.
That was contact from Cowboy trying to make the slide job happen and trying to come back behind Fatality and try and squeeze that hole that was closing pretty quick and was unable to make that hole happen for him.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's just racing incident there. We saw, I wish we could have instant replays on here.
Man, all of us wish. One day, hopefully with a new game we can.
Yeah, maybe the new game will implement it like the old game used to. Maybe the cautions won't be as bad. We can actually run actual cautions and not rely on manuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe at Bristol we won't have to worry about one car stopping the wall, a caution comes out.
Right.
Talking about it.
Tell everybody. The way I tell everybody is, if you think about it in real NASCAR, if caution comes out, like, a car hits the wall hard enough, NASCAR's going to throw a caution. They always do. So it's not like it's not realistic when they do it here. It's just a lot of people don't like that aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean, talking about that and talking about what they're going to do with these cautions in the new game. I don't know if you guys touched on it before I got in here, but the in-game footage we saw today, it showed a lot with that new game. I think it's positive coming up. I think we're
That it was.
yeah. I think it shocked a lot of
I was
people.
very impressed with it.
Yeah.
Well, we have yet to see like true official gameplay, but where we actually get to hear the engines,
Right.
hear how they sound, hear how they like hit each other. What does the contact sound like whenever you hit somebody? What does it do whenever you move somebody? But we did get to see a car with a speedometer like you were actually in a gameplay setting. So we didn't get the full aspect. We did get a little bit of a hint about it. So maybe
While we were
more to
watching
come
these
later
cars
on.
pit, sorry to cut you off, but the 9 is the leader.
Oh.
Wow.
Looks like these cars are slowing down and
Yeah,
getting all that figured out.
Yeah, they thought they may have thought that the 9 wasn't the leader, and they were trying to go around him, and then all of a sudden the 9's had to catch back up.
yeah.
So the 9 of B-Train leading the way here with LA Fatality second. Getting it lined back up here, and I believe this time we will have the the choose code is in effect right now, yep.
Yep, and we see our leader B-Train take the high side, and Fatality was like, man, I don't like that low side. I'm going to take that high side with Train and see what we can do here.
Not to the rear. I don't know what, I will figure out what made that call. It looked like it was,
we just saw him dive down below.
I know, yep, it was a choose violent. He did not pick a lane.
Oh, well, that is unfortunate for him.
Looks like the leader is
It's going to be LA Fatality. He was second.
Well, this might mess up Super Shifter. We'll see here. But he was thinking it was going to be Train he was going to have to try to beat on the outside. Now he's going to have to beat the one of LA Fatality. And he knows he's pretty quick. So this might change things up how he plays this restart.
And we're green.
We got loading. Got loading right behind him. 2 by 2, heading into 1.
Super Shifter didn't get that. Just like that low lane on that restart.
On board with Haspass here, taking it 3 wide up the middle, trying to make something happen. A little chaotic right here for about the 5th and 6th, 7th positions.
Oh yeah,
3 wide, yeah. Wow.
4 wide.
Haspass trying to make that middle work, and he just can't get anywhere.
Oh, when there's contact and then bounced it, and there's a crash, passes around.
God.
Brand is involved. Several cars. Got a piece of that one.
Be a caution at the line right there.
It doesn't look like the game
awesome.
through it, so they're racing back.
We had the perfect shot of that with Haspass on board whenever all that took place. He was just bouncing left and right, couldn't get out of that middle, and I know the feeling here at Kansas. That's a hard spot to be in, is right up the middle, because the car tends to want to slide up, and you've got somebody to your outside, and you can't get away with it. You can't just let off and hope for the best. I mean, you really do have to kind of just push the car and hope that it sticks.
Oh, yeah. So
we take it back up to the front. Looks like LA Fatality was able to drop to second on that restart, putting Super Shifter out in front.
Well, we got to be coming close to the end of the stage here, then.
Yeah, I don't have. I was trying to pull up Cowboys Twitch, and I don't. My phone's acting up tonight on the app, and so I'm trying to figure out a way to get it done. It's not one to work.
I have Cowboy up here, and I'm just waiting for it to come around
cool.
on stream for the lap count here. Currently in 4th, well, actually 3rd now, as we see a few guys come down pit road.
green, white, checkered. It will be green, white, checkered. No more manuals.
Oh. Now, we just saw this take place at Darlington, the Truck Series, this past Friday on green, white, checkered for the end of a stage. And we saw a lot of stuff take place, a lot of people into each other, fighting hard for a stage win. And yes, I was one of them. But it was a great show, to say the least.
Well, and
So if we put that on, then I can't wait to see what these guys do.
that's the thing about this racetrack too. I mean, with these restarts and you making a move trying to get the stage win, you can dive it down there and you're going to beat them on entry in the middle of the corner. But it's going to be exit where they get you, and it's going to be your choice if you slide up into them or give them some room there. So that's what makes this place interesting, because the top side's the way to go, but you will get beaten on the corner if a guy wants to dive it in there.
Exactly, and if you do it the wrong way, like you said, you will slide up into either someone or you're going to pound that outside wall off of exit if you ain't careful.
Yep.
We see the cheese cone right here.
Wow, that's pretty surprising of the 14 taking the bottom lane when he had the choice to get the top.
Well, see, Flashy, and I'm sure you know this, but on restarts, that bottom lane, you can just go and beat the top every time on restarts. It's just after that initial restart, when you get that speed up, you want the high.
Yeah, that is true, and he's one. He always gets good restarts anyway, so he knows he's gonna probably get a car length to where you can just go right up there. Anyway.
Well, Chevy Man's been struggling on that high side just a little bit, not too much, but he has struggled on that high side. So he was kind of put in that situation. He could have taken the bottom, but he wants to have the advantage of trying to see if he can beat him off the line here.
Right.
So we don't have
for that incident, by the way I heard that his loading tried to avoid another car and went down and caused that the caution that we're about to go green from now. And green flag is out.
Green, white, checker.
Green, white,
Here
checker.
we go.
Super Shifter able to get that jump just like you stated, Party.
Mm-hmm. He'll roll the bottom all the way out and go right up to the wall.
Cowboy right on that one.
Cowboy
He's going to try to
him.
go to the outside before he can get there, and can't quite do it, but that was a nice move.
And I've seen it done where this car can get it. But let's see what these Hendricks car can do with this 14, if they can work together, or if he was going to split up just like that, and they split up.
They split up right there.
Cowboy tried to go to the top,
man,
but
I gotta take this.
He doesn't have a quarter panel on him as we're on the white flag here. Chevy slots back in.
Chevy slides up.
Cowboy
down low.
Bottom here.
Cowboy's going to try to get that slide
There
job.
it is.
Oh, we're going to see a slide job.
Doing on exit.
14's
Slide
going to
job's
be crossing.
From the back.
Oh.
Coming to the line. It's going to be a photo finish. Nope, the 14's going to get it. Wow.
He did the crossover and made it happen.
Super Shifter, Cowboy, Chevy, Drake in fourth, LA, and then B Train pulls up in sixth.
Train up there.
And the
Look who's
51.
right behind Chevy there in that number 12.
Mhm.
Drake pulling out a great showing here in stage 1.
Nice
Drake
job.
showed some speed here last season.
We haven't talked much about him tonight, but he's up there. We'll see what he can perform here in stage 2.
And I'm hearing might be some possible lag issues with the 9 car.
All right,
As we
boys,
come back to
stage
green
2.
for stage 2.
Super Shifter with the jump once again on Cowboy.
Cowboy's going to try to get that speed on the bottom to beat him up. He's not going to have it. Here comes LA up to the third spot. Cowboy
Cowboy
going to
down
try.
low once again.
Side by
He's
side, he's
trying.
going to try it one more time, but that's when
Try
he's going to get the
hard.
run off. Oh! And looks like a
Ooh,
little contact between...
fatality 3 wide.
Yep.
Telling you, man, Cowboy loves that bottom. It's just does not look like Vegas. That's all.
We're seeing the 12 of Drake, as we just talked about, fall into the back here. First parts of stage 2. Trying to work his way back up to the field. Chevy and Cowboy both in the wall for a split second, as he was trying to make the pass on Chevy for second place.
Let's see what's going back.
3-car breakaway.
Happening in the middle of the field here with almost 3 wide. Looks like LA, Tyler. It is 3 wide
B-Train
now
and
with
Haas-Bass.
B-Train, Tyler, and Haas.
Still 3 wide as they enter the corner. Train is going to slide up a little bit. Haas
And here comes Cubs.
And here comes Tyler Cub to get that slide job right back to him. That's one thing about this track. You do that slide job in the corner, and you're going to get it right back to you coming out if you don't get it good enough.
Yep.
And the other thing is, if you push somebody too far into that corner, not only are you going to move them into the wall, you're going to move yourself into that wall.
Yep, exactly right. And as a Cowboy trying to get back by Super Shifter on the bottom again, but he can't do it. He's a little bit closer for that slide.
Well, it looks like they're kind of working together at the same time, working against each other, because they're trying to break away from that one fatality.
Yeah, it's hard to do that with somebody that you don't, I won't say don't trust, but you got some guys, you know, we'll trust each other more on what we're doing compared to, you know, Chevy and Cowboy that might try to work together. But Cowboy does slide up.
I see contact. Contact with the
spot.
14.
He does. He slide jobs him, and there was contact between them. I don't think there's any love lost between them on that move. That's...
Oh, no.
He completed it, but he kind of put that front nose of 14
Three
wide. Be 3 wide for the lead here.
Super Shifter's like, yeah, you want to do me like that? I'll just take that right back.
Just saying, yeah, I
Try
didn't want to show
again.
you how it goes. And
Try again, little buddy. Try again.
is all the way back to 4th.
Fatality now looking to the outside, Chevy. And he's going to drop to the bottom now.
You know, personally as a driver, I never like because if you got to run off that high side coming out of 4, you can get by without even going down to the bottom. Whoever goes down to the bottom, you can get past. And it was contact between the 1 and 24 in the wall. The 1 takes second place, and so Cowboy takes advantage of that too.
As we go on board with Chevy, back here in the 4th position. Part of this ongoing battle. And we listen in to his throttle control. He doesn't get all the way out of the throttle. That's one thing you always want to do at Kansas. Some people have a tendency to get out the throttle for a couple seconds and then get right back into it. You never want to get completely out. You want to ride that high side, get out, coast, and then keep on rolling. About midway through the corner is whenever you want to kind of get back on the gas there.
Oh, absolutely. And I know Chevy, and we got some back out of the 9 back here in this backpack, but Chevy likes to run those tighter setups where he doesn't have to get under the throttle that much. And, I mean, it used to work for him, but You know, it's just somebody that runs it right is going to beat you every time. You're just going to burn your tires, the gas going around this track.
We see Cowboy making that outside work out of the exit. He got the advantage on LA Fatality. Chevyman's going to give the bumper to Fatality going in the corner here.
And you know, one thing we haven't seen all race, and I don't think we're going to see, even with a long green flag run, is a breakaway by the leader. With this track, it just you tend to have these kind of packs like this. The lead pack, and then you have a pack a little bit farther back, like we see here. I don't really think a guy is going to pull away by multiple seconds tonight. Just don't see it happening.
Oh no, I'm with you there. I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Not with the cars you got running up front anyway.
No, I mean,
No, not out.
I mean, I do see a situation possibly if we go green for a while in the third stage, a green flag pit stop might break things up, depending on if anybody gets a penalty and how quick they can get on and off pit road. But I mean, we see our four up here. They are the four to watch, I think, for the win in this race, at least at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely correct. And I was Storm. This race can be a fuel strategy race. Last you know, your witness to me. Last stage that one pit stop, and you can spread out the rest of the.
Yep.
As you were saying that, we actually had a pass to the lead. Super Shifter went up into the outside wall off an exit, allowing Cowboy to take that lead away.
Yeah, Cowboy is there, and he pounced on it, and he is out in front of him. And let's see how quickly Super Shifter can try to get back up here. I think he's fighting the car right now. He about just hit the wall once again. Able to gather it back up. Oh, he's going to have a run here, though.
He's going to have the high side, it looks like, on Cowboy. He does. With the hell up pushing him.
He's going to drift up in front of him.
That boy's going to try to get under him again, coming out of this turn, but he's just not close enough. But as I was saying, you get in that part of the run where your car's loosened up and it's wanting to cut out on you coming out. Down to 2 and then tight up when you hit the wall, at a point where it's you're starting to fight the car at this point. As we see I see the 24 getting the wall right there.
Fatality's going to take advantage of that one.
Yep. But
it seems like Fatality is struggling on the bottom.
Chevy just hit the wall again, like I was just talking about, how it just fighting that ill-handling car.
Well, whenever it comes down to the side-by-side here with Fatality, between him and Cowboy, I noticed that Fatality isn't as strong on the bottom as Cowboy is. Cowboy can maintain that bottom and stay side-by-side coming out of the corner, whereas Fatality struggles to keep up with the guy on the outside of him, and he ends up usually falling back off of exits.
I'll be honest with you, as a driver, I don't know anybody that's as strong on the bottom as Cowboy is at any track. It's a high-lane track. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, he's able to do it, like you said, even at this place. But I mean, we're coming to the point now that these guys want to get some fresh tires on their cars, and it's at that point where we're about. There we go. As I say that, yeah, I was about to say it's going to be that point where they pit. We're about halfway up the stage right here. 19 to 37 laps completed.
Yep, splitting the stage right in half there. And 2 of our front runners, so we'll see what happens with Chevy and Fatality there.
I look for Chevy as far as he can. Or not.
Fatality's going to come in the pits this time.
Chevy. Well, Chevy wrecks.
No, Chevy stayed out.
Chevy.
Wow.
Unless it was lap
that was
on my screen, but it looked like he wrecked it on the pit road.
I it looks like mine. He's got some good front end damage there. He did not have any, so yeah, it looks like he's got some pretty good damage he's going to have to repair there, and that's going to cost him a ton of time here.
Yeah.
Be lucky to stay on the lead lap.
I noticed, right as y'all were saying something, that it showed him like out towards the start and finish line, and then you said that, oh no, he's coming in, he's wrecking. I was like, wait, hold up. I just saw him go past the pit road, so it may have been a little bit of a lag.
It looked on my end like he spun, of course, give or take lag and stuff, but it just looked like he got down the apron and then just turned right and went right up to the wall. No, it didn't look like he slid or anything like that. But he's definitely got front end damage on my point of view. He did not have that much, like Flash was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Is the 3R
Cowboy in a super shifter.
Right now, I was going to say the 73 is out front here, but he has just gone to pit road. He was one of the last ones to pit there. So I believe, watch and see once this cycles around.
Yeah, because right now the battle, I believe, for the lead would be Cowboy and the super shifter, and they're going at it right now.
And right
Cowboy's
now,
trying to make that outside work.
Right now, once they get by Haas here, they would be third and fourth on the racetrack right now.
B-Train down in the grass,
Yep,
able to get out of the way just in time.
It was that 9 car, which he told me at this point in this track.
Yeah, he had relayed that to me as well before the race. He said it's really not a place he likes all that much, but did pretty well in the first stage. Got 6th place, so that was some good stage points there. Struggling a little bit here, but we'll see where he ends up finishing in the stage. And yes, they cycle it around, and this is the battle for the lead right here. Cowboy and Super Shifter with LA Fatality in tow in third.
15 laps to go. Control. Time for the hottest segment on Twitch TV, ain't it?
I think it is, yeah. Wow, that's going to be a tough one tonight, too. You guys got an idea who you want to pick? You want me to start?
I want you to start.
Yeah, you started there, Flash.
Oh, man. I'm going to go with that 14 and Super Shifter. I'm going to go with him. I was debating between the two of them up front here, but I'm going to go with Super Shifter for the win tonight. He looks pretty solid right now.
Alright, gets my better judgment. I'll let Storm pick next. Yes, he might pick my driver.
You know what? You might be shocked unless you end up turning around and shocking me. But I'm going to go with that one car of LA Fatality. He's shown consistency. He's shown the speed that he can be up there to fight for the lead. And I think what's going to come down to is these two guys, some of the best Cup guys out here, they're going to get side by side. They're going to be balanced so hard for the lead that I think the one car is going to catch up to them while they're using that side by side battle and have the momentum later on in the race.
Keep the side by battle. Here we go. Pull it up. But you are right. I was a little shocked that you did take my driver because I was going to say the one car of LA.
Wow.
I was going to root for him to get his first win here and still alright. But I will say, with that being said, I'm going to take the 40. It's hard to bet against him this season, and he's shown it. He's shown how he's come to compete, and he's getting better every race and every season, and it's awesome to see that as an owner standpoint. And so yeah, I'm gonna take the 48, and he's gonna get another win here, and we'll move on.
Well, I can tell you, he is at his best tonight, as he always is when he comes into these races. He has set his best lap from what I can see on stream, which is a spoken lap for a preset, a 30.637.
And what was the fastest lap there, Stolen, that set in life?
In real life was, give me 1 second here, it was a 27,304.
Yeah, that.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, that. I believe was also before the air package. That was probably set what about 2014.
2014 by Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, that was before these air packages and when the cars were at their fastest. In the Cup Series before all the changes.
Right.
Imagine these
I do
guys
wanna
running
touch on
3.5
one thing,
seconds faster right now.
Man, no doubt. I remember not Cowboy, Party said earlier on, whenever he was picking his driver, that the one car looking for his first career win in CRL. And I want to kind of touch on that because you said you kind of took your pick, and it's funny because since the very first race that I commentated for y'all back at Daytona in the Cup Series, I said as a rookie standpoint, I think that he's going to be the one to watch the season in the Cup Series. He's going to be a threat later on in the season, and he's going to be in victory lane before the season's done with. And I've not given up any hope on that one car. I say he's going to be my pick at Daytona, and I don't pick him every week, but I kind of keep an eye on him to see what he does because he has shown improvements throughout this season so far.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Battling with the best of us, and once he get his
Oh!
Oh, the 14! What a save!
Wow!
that was amazing.
Wow.
Save of the race.
Whoa!
But it
Yeah,
looked
I
like
thought they were both gonna
Cowboy
wreck.
got a little loose there, coming out of 2.
Yeah, that only cost Super Shifter about a second on track right there. I don't know how, but
Now is that B train running third?
That is B train, but I don't think I think he's a lap down.
Is he a lap down? Man, train! I thought you were on the lead lap, buddy.
lap down, but he has some fresh tires on. You can see him catching them.
He's 2 laps down. He's 2
Oh boy.
laps down.
Oof.
Be watching this, that might cause a problem for that 48. I'd be giving no more manual cautions.
Good thing is that out of all people for that to happen to, it was Super Shifter, one of the guys that can easily make a comeback within just a couple laps. All depends on how worn those tires are, because whenever he made that save, man, that took some wear out of those tires, and it's gonna be a lot harder now to catch Cowboy here in the last few laps of the stage 2.
Sorry about that. I had to deal with some race control, but what I was saying, once he gets his aggressive driving going, like he's been doing here, he'll get a win out of this for sure.
Oh, it's coming sooner or later.
But I'll tell you,
And just recap here.
Go ahead.
Alright, to recap the top 5 here, it's Cowboy, Super Shifter, and then LA Fatality. And then we have CCD and Loading in 4th place right now, about 4.5 seconds back, and Hasbass is in 5th, 5.5 back.
And while you said that, 48 got loose out of 2, made that 14, closed the gap.
Back up to him just like that.
Keep in mind, training is 2 laps down. Up here trying to get the outcome of this race.
Yeah.
I'll say he could use that to his advantage.
Well, we're
Those
coming
fresh tires.
up to a white flag this time by as well for the stage. So does Train try to pass him here? He needs to get one of his laps back, but he doesn't want to affect this battle.
Look, if it was me and I was trained,
Ooh, contact coming off turn
pushing
2.
the 48, I'll get by, get my lap back. What happens here?
48 is going to drive
Cowboy
it
down
in.
low.
Cowboy, he's not going to be able to get there, though. Oh! And it's going to be Super Shifter winning the stage.
Sweeping the stages 1 and 2.
Nice job by Super Shifter, and it was not an easy battle in either one.
When you get it there, Flash, call out the top 10, please, sir.
All right. So yeah, right now it's Super Shifter. He won stage 2, and Cowboy second in the stage. LA Fatality third. Loading fourth. Hasbass fifth. And waiting to see the rest of the top 10 here. Sixth place is Drake. Seventh is Jay Grant. Eighth is Chase Dreamer. Ninth is Chevy Man. And 10th, Tyler Cubs. Master Mike 11th. Asphalt Gator 12th. He will get the free pass here. And Beach Train is 13th, 2 laps down.
Well, with Cowboy coming out here with a second place finish after hard charging late in the stages, you know that it just makes him that much more hungry to get the win now after Super Shifter sweeping the stages here.
Oh, absolutely. But this is the here's the must-watch stage. Because here's the thing. Cowboy has proven he can stay the gas. But Super Shifter has a shifter. If he notices it, all he's got to do is start shutting it down and saving that gas, and he can make it on one stop.
Yeah, that would be 26 laps a run right now, how it would look.
We are like 5 wide mid-pack back here.
Cowboy up in the wall, allows Fatality to come into second, now battling for the lead. Has the advantage going in turn 1, and Hasbass now up to third position. LA Fatality now is going to close the door coming off the corner, and Super Shifter makes the slide job happen off of exit.
It looks like mid-pack, we got the 24 Chevy trying to make his way back up to the front.
Ooh! Cowboy just punted the 14. I don't know
Oh,
if he got loose off track, but he just nailed the 14 down into the grass off of exit.
and that's a one-car incident. That is really going to hurt Super Shifter's race here.
He ain't gonna be happy with
That's
Cowboy
funny,
after
that
that
would
one.
be no caution after that one car incident.
Ooh, some feelings gonna be set after the race after that one.
Well, if they stay green here, that would effectively probably end the 14 chances of winning as well. So, yeah, he's definitely probably not too happy in that car right now, but we'll see how it plays out here.
Well, here's what you do at this point. You start saving now. Start saving right now. And then after your first pit stop, then you can go the whole way without saving. For everybody else still has to make another pit stop. Even on a slash and go, this pit road is long enough for, if you save, you can make up that time.
Yep.
Now ongoing battle for the lead. LA Fatality and Cowboy Nation.
And Hasbass trying to make his way up through there as well.
Hasbass is trying to prove a statement.
Drake's gonna pull a slide job. Can't remember what be train's name for him, Dr. Grant.
Dr. Grant, the conductor.
Never count out Dr. Grant. He is a closer. Running third.
Drake up here behind him.
Looking for his first win of the season.
And both of those guys, Team Penske right there, Grant and Drake there, showing their speed late here in stage 3.
Grant got on the first bumper, said Canada's radioactive. And you know who else is in that pack? Look at that 24 Chevy Man.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to find his way back up.
Cal Norton Jr.
Cowboy wants to get into the bottom. He's going to slide up in front. LA Fatality, make the slide job work. Fatality closes back down to the bottom, coming off the exit.
But here's the thing.
Fatality now going to try to get back in that lead.
You get them long runs on that 48, and he's getting loose. He's going to get loose coming out of the corner.
Exactly. So if you can stay ahead of him, then that might pay off better in the long run.
And at this point, you're, I'm sitting back there watching the 48 get loose at the end of every stage. I'm gonna let him lead. I'm gonna let up. I'm gonna let him go, and I'm gonna stay right behind him. I'm gonna make sure he pushes his car, especially if mine's not getting loose. The 48 in the wall.
Oh, it's Grant slowing down there from the contact. We got a big crash on the back.
We got crashes.
That's gonna be a manual
Wow.
caution.
Game might even
Cowboy
throw one here.
again.
In-game caution.
In-game caution is out. Yep. Well,
That's
that
the
helps
big
out
one
the
here at
14.
Kansas. It does.
And I believe that's gonna pretty much set it up to be no issues
No
with
more
fuel
pit
here.
stops.
They're all gonna have to just pit one more. Yep.
It's
gonna
I
make
think
it there.
that stops the fuel save game right there.
Now it's gonna come down to raw speed if we stay green here. Right now it's LA Fatality leading with Drake second and Master Mike in third. Pat's fast fourth.
Wow.
Grant fifth.
I just want
That
to
51
say
cars.
that 51 is having a good run tonight, Mastermind.
Yes, he is.
Is that
Something,
Drake has to be on the front row?
Yep. 12 of Drake as we head back green.
51 also subbing for Nixium tonight, so he'll be happy to hear how good he's running as we get back rolling here.
Oh, absolutely.
I know he's hoping he doesn't lag out late in the race. He usually has a lag out problem later in the last few laps, so he'll end up lagging out or something. So he's hoping that his internet will hold up.
Well, he did better than mine. Mine only made it about 5-6 laps, so. And now I've not had any issues since.
Man, it's crazy how internet works.
Oh,
no, it's
he
around.
popped it up.
And there's 2 around.
3
We
around.
got 3.
In-game caution.
Now, this is shortening
I
the race
did
up
that,
considerably.
I did that back on Saturday night in Under the Lights Racing. We were streaming the Xfinity Series, and the second we started talking about somebody, they started messing up on the track.
Well, that definitely shuts down the fuel save game for sure. That first wreck did. But I want to do something a little different in the stream, guys. Something I've never heard y'all do. I think it would be interesting while we have 4 viewers. I want to see what the chat thinks in this race. So, stream chat. Who is y'all's pick for this race? And let's see what we get.
Yeah. Absolutely.
A lot of game changers, I think. A couple people to watch out for, but at the same time.
On the front row.
And look who's back up front.
Along with
Super Shifter.
Did Super Shifter take a 2-tire call here, possibly?
Could be.
It could be a quite possibility.
I mean, he knows he's got to pit one more time, so this isn't a bad call if his left sides aren't that bad. Like, he's holding it for now. Chevy trying to take that bottom lane here. Train up here, is he back? He's back on the lead lap now.
He
All these
should be.
cautions. Yeah.
He should be back on the lead lap.
We are, that was lap 100 of 134, 35 laps remaining.
It looks like 24.
Ooh.
Oh!
24 off pace. And we got a wreck again.
Another crash here.
Another pile up here in the back.
I believe that's going to give the lead to B-Train.
It
This
is.
caution.
In-game call.
JR Grant involved as well in the 22 car.
All right,
And
so now this sets up an interesting situation. We're going to go back to green with about 31 laps to go. You get about 29 laps or so. You lose a little bit, though, so they're still, it might be about 2 laps short. Trying to do the math here. I don't know how close they are, but this could set up a fuel situation.
could do it. See, Storm, that's why I sit there on my fuel all the time. That's why I'm watching that.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go.
These short runs will help save that fuel though as well.
Nine out front, 14 in tow.
Look who's re-entering the picture. Number 3, Tyler Cubs back out towards the front.
Mm-hmm. See what that 9 car can do out here now.
Super Shifter trying to take advantage already and get to the top side.
He did. Had him a little loose. Made him go down the track. Got that quarter pound just a little bit. Now he's got the third lane.
All Train can do is try to hold second here, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that
Tyler's
either.
going to take that high side.
The Train is passing Train.
They are. They back to back. See you later.
All right, so this time by right there at the line, it was 29 laps remaining. And trying to get a look here on what the fuel situation looks like. These guys might need to start trying to save. It could be possible they can make it here.
Right now as everything cycles out, we got the 14 Super Shifter out front. Fatality's second and Haspass in third.
Three wide mid-pack here. Cowboy trying to make up some ground here to get up there. I look under Tyler Cubs.
Well, you know,
He knows he's a fastest car.
I was hoping the chat would answer my question, but it don't look like I'm gonna get an answer from the chat there on who they thought was gonna win this race.
Maybe
They don't know either.
Maybe they think everyone. Maybe they don't know.
maybe so. Hey, it was worth a try. We were told we don't interact enough. Trying to interact with the chat.
It could be Train could be one of the ones watching. He might have fell asleep, so it's all right.
Is that why he went to the back?
I do know.
And from Zach said he picks the 48.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Zach was watching tonight, so
Yep.
picks Cowboy.
He's the only one in the chat.
I wish I was still in the field, Zach. I know I could have possibly been picked tonight if I could have got up there with your car.
He said you were fired from Summit. No, no, I'm just joking. Looks like
I hate it,
I'm
man.
going
It's
battle here
better
for
for
second
breaking
place.
away a little bit.
Yeah, I was just watching. LA Fatality's been holding up everybody on that high side. He's been showing the speed up on there, but everybody can't get around him, so it's allowed the 14 Super Shifter to kind of take off with the lead there.
So looking at it here, we have 24 to go, and Cowboy has 23 laps of fuel.
24 to go. At 23 laps, huh?
It just clicked coming into 2, so he's about 1 3/4 laps short. I would say. I don't know where the 14 is sitting, but that could be manageable if some of these guys try to save, if everyone's sitting in that same situation.
I don't see the 14 trying to save.
No, not where he's at right now.
No.
Well, here's the bad thing, too. The 48's trying to get back up to the front, so I don't think he's saving a whole lot as of right now.
Well, like I said, a lot of these guys, their mindset's not on that. You got 22 J Grant that says that he's gotten beat trying to save gas. No, nobody can save gas. I was the first one I ever seen do it. And a lot of these guys are probably, that's what they're thinking. They're either thinking, hey, I can't save the gas, so why try? Or they're banking on another caution.
Is that maybe why we're seeing everybody kind of back off of the leader? This is probably the largest lead that we've seen all night long.
It might be.
It could be saving.
Zach in the chat is calling another caution before the end of the race.
I wouldn't say I disagree with him.
Me
Go
either.
ahead and call it right now, or if he doesn't get top 5, our special interview, I think we're gonna get Jay Grant up here.
All right.
Canada is here.
All right.
Yes. Sounds good to me.
Conductor.
I wish there was a way we could dial up a car, talk to them like they do in real life,
And that'd be awesome.
Yes, it would. Oh!
No!
And what
14
did I
flying!
see?
Whoa!
It looked like the 14 just took
Where?
a hard right.
Wow.
It's going to be a manual at the line. Manual caution is out.
All we saw was the 14 just flying through the air.
It
That's
almost
all
looked
I
like
saw.
something broke. Like, did his wheel break? He's back going.
I don't know. Something happened. But Zach, you are the winner of that. Your reward is last place points.
And no stage points to cap it off.
Yeah. No stage points to cap it off. That's right.
Oh yeah, I'm on my own camera right now as I'm looking at that Busch Light Apple car just sitting in the pit road all lonely under this caution here. And I believe while this caution's out, Tyler Cubs is leading.
Tyler Cups is the leader with Chevy Man in second and Haspass in third after that shakeup with the 14.
Guys, we only have 18 to go, so with this restart, it's probably about 15 or so.
So here's a question. Does Super Shifter have enough time to try to work his way back through the field if we don't have a caution?
Oh yeah, I think he has the ability to do, but the thing is, Cowboy is sitting, what is he, 5th here? That's
You're good on fuel from this point on.
him,
And
and
fuel and tires.
yeah, this is gonna be interesting because, realistically, the 14, all that damage he's got, he's probably gonna restart about 12th, maybe 11th. I think we got maybe a couple other cars with some damage, so but he's still gonna be a ways back there. Cowboy's sitting 5th. We know those two probably have the best 2 cars. The 1 car, Fatality, I think he was 3rd going into the pits here. It's actually gonna come out 2nd.
That 3 car just beat the field out.
Yes, he did. Gonna be Tyler Cubs out in front, Fatality in second, Chevy third, Haspass fourth. Trying to see that fifth. Cowboy Nation in fifth.
Tyler Cubs looking to go back to back, looking to improve off his win last week.
And he'd do better in that 3 car than what Austin Dillon did this past weekend. So. And Drake still showing some positive signs.
Right. Just a word on the train there. He hit some kind of glitch, some kind of bump glitch, and shot him to the inside of the track. Then that's what we seen right back up to the outside.
God. He just has to love Heat 5 right now.
Yeah.
You see the shoes come taking place. fatality and pass up to the high side.
Five all the way around the track till we come back. Yeah, Zach, I didn't know there was a glitch there either. I've never hit it in my whole career here racing at this track.
Well, Super Shifter's going to have some ground to make up here in within about 15 laps to get it done. He's starting 6 rows deep.
All the way
We'll
on
see
the
what he does on
inside
this
there.
restart. The inside has been very beneficial on the restarts at least. So we'll see what he does here on the restart.
That 9 is also back up there running 6th.
On this restart, we're going to see it. We're going to go on board Super Shifter, see what he does going in turn 1, how he approaches it with so much traffic in front of him.
16 laps remaining at the line. Green flag, yep.
Oh, and LA come down on Chevy. Give him a little bump, but he kept it going.
Look at the 14 here.
He went to the high side and shot like a rocket.
4 wide.
Contact with the 48 and the 73 of Haspest.
It looked like Haas was just getting out of that. The 14's trying to get back into the front. But can
Now
he get through the traffic to do
goes
it?
to tail.
That's the first time we've probably seen the 48 to 14 nose to tail, and it's not for the lead.
We got Tyler Cubs out here, followed by LA, followed by Chevy.
15 laps remaining.
It's getting good, boys.
I like how Cowboy and Super Shifter are going at it. They were following each other, and now Super Shifter's like, man, if I gotta beat anybody to win, it's gonna be you, so I need you to move.
And they got Drake in their way. That's going to be their down. I mean, you already see these front 3. They're breaking, not a big breakaway, but they do have a breakaway.
Yeah, and Drake went to the bottom, and that upset Super Shifter's car.
Father and son rivalry right there. But this just opens the
18.
door up for LA. Tyler made some mistakes.
Oh, it does.
LA is there.
LA trying to win his first race here. Tyler Cubs would be his 2nd Cup win of the year. Chevy in 3rd trying to get that monkey off his back and get himself a win.
Oh, absolutely. I know that's eating him up. I told Storm that at the beginning of the stage that he's wanting to win. He's in a complete dry spell. He had that one good race, the duels at Daytona, and that was it for him.
Yep.
And
here he is.
Taking the lead.
Fatality, and Tyler's going to try to go back under him here. That's going to let Chevy catch both of them, and Cowboy is coming as well in the mirror. That and Super Shifter, we see both of them. They're trying to work back up here to him.
And you see what one pass does, how it breaks that draft.
Yes, it does.
11 laps remaining here. We tend to go
again.
next time by.
Back on the bottom. Come up the track on Tyler for another slide job. Tyler goes down.
At this point,
to redo the slide job, followed by Chevy trying to get there.
At this point, they know. Oh!
Oh!
Chevy's around.
Looked like Chevy might have got hooked there.
And we got 2 or 3 on the backstretch here in turn 3.
That's going to be a caution. I'm going to watch the replay through Cowboys stream here.
Caution.
Yep, it looks like the one car hooked the right rear of Chevy a little bit as he came off the corner. The one got loose coming out and clipped into Chevy, which caused him to start wobbling back and forth and spinning out. Caution is out in game, and this is going to set up a shootout.
It's going to bring it down to, like, what, probably about 6 laps?
You have to ask.
I'd almost assume.
Well, crossing tend to go now under caution. So, I would say, yeah, probably
24 lagged out the race. I think.
Well, we set back
Nope.
up for.
That's
Oh,
got
you
him
can
on
still
the
see
track.
it. Yeah. I didn't see him there for a minute either. I'm not sure what happened there, but back under green here, and I believe it's 7 to go.
Super Shifter on the bottom once again, right behind Tyler Cubs.
And you got the 5 car up there as well, just so you know. Showing for another strong top 5 finish.
Yeah, loading is. Oh, it's
Then he
the
gets in the
wall.
wall. But look at who's behind that 1 car.
Oh, number 9. Engine
train,
number
yeah.
9.
Super Shifter's going to try to get by this 3 car as quick as he can. He knows he's got some guys behind him as well. I want to get up there and win this thing. Yep, the 14 goes to the top here. Tyler does a good job getting back up, but now he's in the fence, and that's going to give the 14 a run here.
Here comes the 1, a fatality. And the 9B train moves Tyler Cubs up into the wall.
Boys, I wish I was on track right now. What's going on,
Yes.
Rock NASCAR in the chat.
All right,
Hey.
Rock NASCAR finishing up his race to
Let's go,
Daytona to
Rock.
come in here. 5 laps remaining. It'll be 4 to go at the line.
And this heating up to be a good one. LA Fatality is all over Super Shifter. He ain't letting him get away.
And the 48's all over that 9, and the 9's all over the 1.
They're pushing.
Maybe I did pick the right sub to
Oh!
24 around again.
We're under 5 to go. I don't think we'll have any more manuals.
Can't have a manual.
9's in the wall.
They're setting up the rep back there in the mid-pack like they're 4 wide.
Be 3 to go this time.
The 1 just needs to stay calm and let those guys behind him help him and push him. But he's got to hold off that 48 car.
48 car trying to get under the 9 right now. Looks like Jay Grant may be around. Either Jay Grant or Drake is around in the front.
Here comes Fatality.
The 1 to the quarter panel.
Coming
2 to go
to
this time.
Yep. Cowboys there in 3rd now.
Yep, and here comes Tyler back up there in 4th. Got around the 9.
2 laps to go. It's anybody's race.
Fatality trying to do everything he can with a block.
He's trying to block that 48, but also trying to get a run on that 14.
And Super Shifter got a little bit loose there, I think.
That allowed the 48 open the door.
We're going to see the white
Coming
flag
to 1
this
to
time.
go. White flag, 1 lap to go here at Kansas. It's a 3-way battle, possibly 4 or 5 car battle for the lead.
All bets are off here, going to the corner. The 1's going to have 1 more shot, I think, here at him. The 14 coming down the backstretch.
Can the 1 get it done?
He's going to drive it in on him.
He goes go low.
Coming to the line. It's going to be close.
Oh! Super Shifter gets it.
Wow, those guys, they kept it clean there coming to the line. Good job, everyone. Wow. Super Shifter gets it.
What a finish.
Barely over LA Fatality and Tyler Cubs 3rd.
What a heartbreaker by LA Fatality, though. First career win right there in CRL and just can't get there.
Gotta give him props, though. He could have sent that a lot harder and made contact with the 14. He chose better of it. And,
He could have, and even the 3 car went up high coming off turn 4. He went high with Super Shifter instead of going with Fatality, and that kind of lost the momentum as well. Wow, that was a thriller. We saw good finishes out of all these guys here in Stage 1 and Stage 2, and a great finish. We'll take a quick break and we'll get these guys in here right quick to our top 5 finishers.
Yeah, we have Super Shifter winning that with LA Fatality. Second, Tyler Cubs third. Cowboy fourth. Loading gets a top 5. I'd like to hear from B-Train as well. He finished 6th in that 9 car. I want to see his thoughts there coming to the end and everything. And, of course, we got to hear from Jay Grant as well.
I know I called to interview Fatality.
All right.
Somebody's happy.
Fatality in here. Are you getting him in here?
No, he did not.
Getting.
He finished 6th, and so we just figured, why not? Now you did a heck of a job tonight.
Let's see, we're waiting on loading. And we've invited everyone except Jay Grant that was with. Jay Grant, hold on. Yep. Alright.
Alright, boys, as always, remember to include your mic.
Alright, I think we got, let's see, we got everyone in here now. Except Tyler Cubs.
Hey, Train, you have one job tonight, okay?
Don't fall asleep. I know, okay? I got the memo.
Is it on a sticky note on the TV?
Yes. No, it's not. No, I gotta add that. Forgot. I gotta
You need to add that one.
I gotta add. Thank you, guys.
Alright. Again, make sure everyone has your audio included.
Just to let y'all know we had a special guest pop by my stream tonight.
Ooh, who was it?
I'll wait till it's over.
Alright. I think I might already know, but we'll wait till after. And,
You can take it away.
alright. You two can get the top 2 at least for sure, because I mean it was I just jumped in the stream late, so it's y'all's on that, but for the winners. But I will take it from. I guess we'll start from the special interviews tonight, and I'll switch it up. I'll interview. I know we want to talk to Grant as well, so I'll start with Grant here, and then I'll talk to B Train. All right, Jay Grant, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Yep. All right, so rough night for you there towards the end, especially. But we wanted to hear from you and see what your thoughts was on the race there, and if you were struggling with the handling at all, and what you saw out there on track. Talk us through your race, and yeah, just tell us what you saw out there.
It was a pretty good race all in all. Stage 1 was going pretty good until pit road entry. A couple guys spun out or whatnot, but and cautions, brake cautions, right? We had 2 more in the second stage, and then a few more after that in the final stage. So nothing we can do about that. I mean, there is some stuff we can do about that. It's just called having patience, but some guys don't have it.
Yeah.
Can't teach it, right? Other than that, I felt like I could have done better, obviously. An incident happened where I was trying to look at my mirror, and then I tried to record it. And then I spun out by myself as I was trying to record it. So ended up taking 13th place.
13th, yep, right there with me.
Right there with you. I think I looked at it when I was back there. I think you were 130 something laps down.
Yeah, I'm still trying to make them up. I'll get them done sometime tonight.
Yeah, but just a one-lane track, right? It's tough to get around. Some guys just don't have patience. And, I think some of the cautions could have been avoided. Some of the cautions were glitch-related, but nothing we can do about that. Just move on to the next and go to Charlotte tomorrow.
Absolutely. You looking forward to that race?
Yeah, I'll be in the car for our baby daddy Zach.
Yeah, heard that. So that'll be nice to see, man.
Yeah.
See what you got out there.
Thanks, dude.
And
I hate that track.
yeah, and I mean we haven't seen you in the Xfinity car a lot this year. Have you made any? Did you make any starts in the car this year in Xfinity? I know you did some trucks.
Might have made the Daytona. I think I did the whole Speed Weeks in Daytona, but
yeah, yep, that was
trucks
that
are
was
my
your only
favorite. I like trucks, but
Me too.
Let's talk about it again. It's 10:30 on a Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Well, man, thank you for the interview, and sorry your night ended in 13th, but it was nice talking to you, and we'll see you in the car tomorrow. See if you can bring home a good finish for Zach, since I was unable to tonight with my lag out there.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I want to say that Zach said from the chat, Jay Grant, that he loves you.
Awesome. He's probably had zero sleep.
Oh, I bet.
Probably so. I
Poor
remember
guy.
the newborn stage too.
Oh god. That's why I'm sticking to puppies. If you hear this, puppies only. All right, boys. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Grant, thank you very much. That will bring us to Mr. B-Train, finishing in 6th place tonight in the car instead of in the booth, just like I was. You ran a lot longer than I got to, though, man. Look, you had a pretty solid race going there. You got a good stage 1 finish. Had a little issues in stage 2, but recovered ultimately and finished a strong 6th place. Talk us through your race out there, man, and did you do better than you thought you were going to do? I know going in you said it wasn't really a track that you were looking forward to running, but that wasn't your best, but it seemed like you did pretty good tonight, man.
Yeah, I definitely surprised myself at certain places, and then I realized I started getting confidence and got a little too much confidence, and then my confidence would drop. But it was a very frustrating race. Like I think I may have broke my dresser to that point. I did not want to finish 6th. I wanted the top 5 so badly, but I think I just got caught behind the wrong guys. I was being an a-hole. I kept on saying go, go, go. I can't hold off Cowboy Nation, guys. You guys heard that. Yeah, Cowboy Nation is like he's on my butt. I'm like, guys, I can't hold him off. I can't hold him off. And man, the guy, because I knew he was gonna get me. I was like, someone tell me this is one to go, please. I was begging for the race to end. But man, 6th place isn't bad. I just wish I could have got that top 5 for party. And oh man, did you guys discuss what happened there at the end of stage 2 or not? Am I allowed to talk about that?
Which part?
The call from you guys.
The
penalty.
On the choose cone.
Yeah, the choose
Oh, the
code
left.
penalty. Yeah, I forgot that.
That's okay.
No, he's
That was just
talking about what I told.
He's talking about the
what I
lap
told
down
Jay
one.
Grant.
Oh,
He's talking about what I told Jay Grant off the stream. yeah, you can go ahead and talk about it. I don't care.
Dude, I was so pissed when that happened. They said don't pass him, and I knew I could. I had much fresher tires, but I know there's some guys in here who are very grateful I didn't. And for me to go from 2 laps down to start to be in the top 3 and then just got caught in the wrong stuff and getting backed up to 6th, I gotta say I'm very grateful. And I know there's people listening right now I owe apologies to. I know I owe apologies to. Definitely owe apologies to Ed Gay Grant and Tyler Cub, so I do apologize to you guys. I know I got into both of you, and I was like a freaking Tyler Cub magnet tonight, guys. I could not stop touching Tyler Cubs. Okay, not like that, but could not stop getting close to Tyler Cubs. So I got to send out my apologies to guys. I did mess up, and I really, I wasn't trying to. I promise. I was just doing the best I can at a track I'm not good at.
Well, it was a good effort again tonight, man. I mean, solid finish. I think Party won't speak for him. He's right here if he wants to say he's not proud of you, but I think it's a good finish. But
You had me
good points.
questioning you for a little bit there, B-Train, but I'm
Good.
happy with the outcome.
Good. I like to keep you guessing there, buddy. I hope
Yeah.
I made some people proud going from 2 laps down. Do you know how many times I went from the back to the front? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
fun.
was a solid night for you, man, for sure.
I gotta thank Flashes for that little tune-up there too. So thank you, Flash.
Yeah, no problem. Glad it worked out for you.
Yeah. It was a good night. Hopefully I can fix my dresser, but yeah, it was a good night.
All right, man. Well, thank you for the interview. Just wanted to talk to you in that situation. Not many times you're on the other end of it, so
Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate you bringing me in here. It's a blessing to be a part of the league.
sir, thank you very much. All right, it brings us into our top 5 now. If either of you guys want to take that away, we got CCDN Loading finishing a solid 5th place in that 5-car for Heathen.
Alright, I'd like you to take him. I'll take fourth.
Damn, so
Or not.
nobody wants to talk to me. That's sad.
I
Party,
got
you gotta
Loading.
copy.
He's probably taking care of some admin things
All right,
post race.
I'll go ahead and get you then. All right.
I got him.
Oh, okay.
I'll
You
take
good?
him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll take him. Loading, somebody will talk to you eventually, sometime tonight. How's it going, my man?
You know, it's going good.
Awesome. Well, we saw you out front towards the beginning of the stage 1. You had some early speed out towards the front pack there, trying to stay caught up with those front runners of Cowboy and Super Shifter. Got caught in a little bit of a melee and all those battles mid-pack going on throughout the race, and you were pretty smooth on off pit road throughout the race as well. So you showed consistency, you showed the speed, just couldn't quite come up with the win. Top 3, but you got the top 5, nabbing that 5th place finish. How'd the car feel? What'd you think of it?
It felt great. I went with the preset 5 because on the 6 and the 7 it just felt too loose. So I got it and then started running it. It felt great, so I didn't think I was gonna need to change it, but I changed it anyways, and it made the car even more to my gave me the car more to my liking. So I couldn't really complain. It's just couldn't really stay out of the wrecks that were happening. So just not all good luck tonight, but I'm fine with the top 5 getting leading points. So he's not upset with me, and it's a good night overall.
Well, that's awesome, man. Said congratulations on the top 5 finish, and you ready for? You gonna be racing tomorrow in Xfinity?
Yes, I'll be there tomorrow.
How you feel about Charlotte?
Oh, don't get me started.
Hey, I believe you have a win
Answers
there,
that
man.
one.
Not in CRL, but I believe you won there recently, didn't you?
IRDL on the code, yeah.
Yeah.
My very
City
last
is a little
race.
different.
Yeah. Oh man, congrats once again on the top 5 today.
Thank you guys. Y'all have a good night.
You too, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, guys. I'm back now. I had a phone call.
It's all
You
good.
good. That means you get your 4th place.
You get to talk to Cowboy.
Good. That's just the person I want to talk to.
What's up, cowboy? I mean, party. Cowboy.
I don't know. You tell me, Cowboy. What's up?
Yeah. A lot.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. I had you picked to win this race.
Oh man.
I did. I said it. I said, you know, you're on a roll. It's hard to bet against you right now. Walk us through what happened with the, with the cautions coming out, and of course the wreck there that puts you back in the pack a little bit. And
Yeah. Well, stage 1 was cool. Like Grant said, it was just that caution coming, like went through green flag pit stop, so that was cool. Second stage, me and Super Shifter battled it out, sliding all over the place. that was fun. That was the great part of the race for me. And then third stage, it just was like we couldn't get away from each other. I guess nobody can get away from each other because cautions was coming out, and even I caused the caution, went into one. I guess I hit a glitch spot or something, but it got totally sideways, and I was in a wall, and I seen Grant coming, and I tried to pull down off the wall so I wouldn't get him, and then I didn't know Drake Senior was under him, so I tried to turn back up, and I was hoping that uh, Grant wasn't there no more, and he was there, and I caused that big wreck, and then me and Super Shifter was racing, I think at the beginning of stage 3, and I was on the wall coming out of 4, and he hit me in that. Well, I don't know how. He said I came down in his, and I seen him come up in mine, so in my screen. So that was a mishap, and I don't know, man. It was just a frustrating race for me tonight. Just I don't know. I like green flag pit stops and stuff like that because I feel like I make a lot of time up in that position. So I couldn't get those tonight, but it is what it is. One lane racing, pretty much. You couldn't do much if you did have a run. I tried to slide job a couple times tonight, but
Yeah, we see that on stream.
Yeah, I get in front
Multiple
of them.
times.
I get in front of them, and then that run from the top, they just have all the speed, get right back by. So yeah, I tried to make it entertaining. It's just the track doesn't produce the racing that we need. So other than
You put on a show no matter what.
I try.
The second that he came on the high side past you, you'd be right back because you're like one of the only ones that would try that bottom out and make the bottom work.
Right. So yeah,
I called it before the race. I said, watch this 48 car. He's gonna try to work the bottom. He hates doing what everybody else does.
Yeah, I hated it, man. I hated it. I tried to make it work. I even tried to adjust the car to make it work. And then in that little fuel run part, I started letting everybody pass because I was running the bottom. I was like, go, I'm trying to save this one lap of gas that I need to save because it's so hard to save on a fucking controller. So I said, I'm going to try from I think it was like lap 22. And I was like, and you just needed one lap. And it was like one. So I said, I'm going to try it. And then as soon as that happened, I think Super Shifter had a problem and started a wreck. So, well, I think he wrecked or something like
He
that.
hit a glitch.
Yeah, something.
He wanted to shoot the moon in that rocket ship.
Yeah, well, shit, he did it. He got the win tonight. So congratulations on that. Me and him was racing pretty hard. With each other, and I think that's more of a points thing between me and him. We was racing that hard with each other because we want to secure that points lead. But yeah. Other than that, I had a pretty good night. So,
well, if you haven't looked, I mean, you got a decent amount of points on him. He is coming off a points penalty.
right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he trying to gain it back, and I don't want him to gain it back. So we racing each other pretty hard out there. But we normally race each other hard like that, anyways. But
Well, man, good run tonight. You gonna be in the car tomorrow night for Charlotte?
Is that the Xfinity cars, right? Yeah, I try. Yeah, I try that out. That's it's a mile and a half. I definitely try that out.
All right, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Cowboy.
Who's yeah?
You sub for Zach tomorrow, and I'll get him for the trucks. That way I don't have to race tomorrow.
Okay, cool. What number he's in?
He's 61.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
No, he's
That's
08. He's 08. Sorry.
All right, that's cool. I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, awesome. We'll see you tomorrow night in the 08 car for Zach.
Yes, sir.
Trying to get him a good points day, better than Flash, obviously.
Oh yeah. All you gotta do
Yeah.
is make it more than 6 or 7 laps, and you'll be
Yeah.
good to go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate everything y'all do. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That brings us to our third place finisher, which I believe is Tyler Cubs here tonight. You want to get him, Flash?
I can, or if you want to, doesn't matter to me at all.
I'm getting second place, so
Okay, and Party can get the win. All right, yeah,
But
I can get
yeah.
Tyler here. All right, Tyler Cubs, you get a copy?
Yep.
All right, got a third place finish tonight, man. Had to fight for it too. I know you got some damage there early in the race. You were kind of like you were fighting the car a little bit, but then it got settled in, and you were definitely one of the quicker ones out there. I know you had early on before it even started. You said you had a rough qualifying as well, so that probably set you back a little bit, but still brought it home in a podium spot. Talk us through your race and what you dealt with out there on track, and what you were trying to do there on those last few laps to try to get up there and get that win, because we saw y'all coming to the line. It was within a tenth of a second for all three of you there at the line, you and Super Shifter and Fatality.
It was close.
Yeah, it was crazy. What were you trying there on those last couple laps to try to get that victory?
So, I mean, I qualified 5th. I could have done a lot better because I didn't practice or anything, so I didn't think you could run wide open and qualifying with a preset 9. So I was like letting off, rolling it, and then going. But I could have definitely got a lot better there. So start 5th, not too bad, and then stage 1 it was going pretty good, and then there was a caution, I think, and then I got caught in a wreck, and then I went back to 8th, and then that stage, and then the next stage, more wrecking in the back, stayed in the back, and then I felt like I had a top 3 or 4 car tonight, so I just was stuck in the back and getting wrecked every single time, and I don't know what else to do. And then final stage, the leaders start wrecking a lot, and then somehow I end up in the lead on a restart, and then I'm like going, and then I cleared everybody by like 7 or 8 tenths, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna win this with like 5 to go, like 6 to go or something. And then another caution came out, and then it was downhill from there to 3rd, but it was still a good finish. Yeah, it was a little messy, but it wasn't the worst. I like the track, but single groove, can't do anything.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, we saw that tonight. Really, the only way you can make that pass is having to do a slide job, and as you said, a little messy out there. That can be a big part of that.
Yeah, I did a lot of slide jobs tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I did have 15, at least 15. Like, they were clean though. They're clean.
Oh yeah. I have to say, I was flipping through there since I wasn't running the camera on the stream tonight. I was flipping through, and I saw you make a couple good ones. A lot of guys too. I mean, there was a couple of guys, that made a little bit of aggressive ones, but that's going to happen here. I'll have to say you did pretty well with yours from what I saw. So it was definitely a good run for you, and another strong points night. You gonna seem like you're back now, making starts week to week. Are you gonna start trying to fight your way up? Maybe try to have a shot come playoff time?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try. It's just I was just busy and still started back up. Haven't really had anything on the weeknight, so might as well be racing again. So
yep,
I would run tomorrow night, but I don't know if I can. Got to study for a speed test on Friday, but Charlotte's my favorite track, so I think a few people know that. But I'm hoping for a win there, like a good win. But other than that, I had fun. Good to be back as usual. That's about it.
Well, as I said, man, solid run. 3rd place for the 3-car, Tyler Cubs. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Yep.
Thanks again.
That's going to bring us to our 2nd place runner-up position, Mr. L.A. Fatality. My man, you got a copy?
Yep.
Dude, from the get-go since Daytona, I've been keeping my eyes on you. Picked you back in Daytona, and you're consistently showing the speed, showing the car to get it done. I've never let my eyes off you. I think you're going to be the Rookie of the Year of this league this season. But, dude, what a race tonight. You showed the speed. You had the win, I think, a few times. I was cheering for you up here in the booth. I was like, he's about to go win this. Just watch. You were pulling slide jobs left and right.
I was
right
using
there.
That. I was using that up.
With Cowboy and Super Shifter there. I was shocked that finally you were able to find the speed to stay with Super Shifter because you were struggling early on trying to keep up with him, and you found something in that car to battle with him. And man, talk us through those final couple laps of how, like, what'd you do? Like, what was going through your mind in those last couple laps there?
You know, it's just been like the last couple of weeks I've been getting a lot better at figuring out the track over the course of the race and getting better at it by the end. Like, I've been getting a lot better at that. So I've been getting a lot better finishes out of the deal. Obviously, I made a few mistakes that, you know, probably could have been avoided, but everybody makes mistakes, and there was a lot of mistakes throughout that race that weren't just for me. So it's a single lane track, and there's not a lot of room for error because you get loose real quick here. And I took out Chevy, and I apologize for that. But I'm sure I'll get shit for that. But it is what it is, and you know, I've been hit plenty of times, and I'm not trying to hit no one back because it's just more drama that I don't want to deal with. Overall, the car's it got great at the end of it. For some reason, I got damaged, and it was a rocket. It got super loose because of that damage, and it was just killing it for the last few laps. As fast as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, without a doubt, like I said, you showed the speed. And I thought maybe coming out that final corner, you're about to grab your first career win. But man, that high side just it dominated, and Shifter was able to get out there and pull the lane on you, hoping that maybe you had Tyler Cubs behind you.
Yeah.
And he psyched you out and went to the high side, and went with the Super Shifter instead. So
yeah, dude,
I think you probably would have had him.
It was a hell of a finish, man. But yeah, I thought I might have had it. I saw him get a little loose, but it's all good. That was a great finish. Like that was one of the best finishes I've taken part of in this game, and you know, I'd definitely be glad to share it with him. And congrats to him on that win for sure. Always glad to see him in victory lane. But fuck, I'm gonna get one day.
That you will. Your win is coming. Me and Party were talking earlier of how much better you've gotten, and it's coming.
I've been trying to be
just like mine
a little less aggressive. Tonight I was a little aggressive just because of the track. I just can't really help it at this track. I struggle with it here.
No, you can't.
But it's all good. I had a good race, y'all. I'll have a good night and be safe. Good win, Super Shifter.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for coming in here and talking. Congrats once again on that runner-up finish.
Thanks, brother. Be safe.
And that's going to bring us to the winner of tonight's race, Mr. Super Shifter, once again in victory lane after a hard-fought, struggling night, able to cap it off with a win. Party, you can take them from here.
Yep, Super Shifter, you got a copy, bud.
Yes, sir.
Man, we seen you up at the front, back in the back, up at the front, back in the back, up at the front, middle of the pack, back up to the front, winning, sweeping the stages, sweeping the race. Just walk us through your race, man. Tell us how your car was handling and all the ups and downs, front, back, middle, front, back, and all that.
Oh, well, the car was great. I love this track. One of my favorite tracks. And, I mean, like you said to Cowboy, I just got to get as many points as I can, and coming off with getting every stage, that definitely helps. He just needs to finish farther back. But, I mean, you had the one with Cowboy, then you had another one with Cowboy, and then you had the track. I found the first two stages I took the whole time trying to pull away, and I could not pull away from the pack. And then I finally did. Got to about a second and a half. The track decided, no.
Yeah, we were watching you on stream there, and out of nowhere, we were watching the second and third battle, and then we just see you flipping, and we're like, what just happened? And probably I think he just turned dead right, but I'm not 100% positive on that. I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, I was on you on my view, and it just looked like you cut to the right, hit the wall, and then your nose shot up in the air, and you just wanted to go to the moon is what it looked like. And Houston would have liftoff.
Yeah, because the way I drive the track, I swing the right rear out for most of the corner, especially in the middle. And about 40% of the time, I will clip the right rear against the wall, and it kind of shoots me back straight to make the corner. Well, I hit a certain spot in that wall in turn 1 and 2 that's apparently there, and when I hit that right rear, it just shot the right front dead straight. So, I don't know how to explain that, but to go restart in, what was it, 12th, with 15 laps to go. As soon as we got to turn 1, there was a gap to the outside. I went high, they checked up, went even higher, and got up to about 7th coming out of 2. That's what won me the race, was that.
And those cautions paid off for you right there at the
Yeah,
end
they did.
as well.
I do have another question for you though. Being you're on the wheel and stuff, did you ever once think in your mind on that last stage to go into fuel save mode to pit once and then not have to pit the second time for a splash?
No, I was banking on a caution because of how the first 2 stages went, but I wasn't expecting me to be the reason for the caution. But I was just full throttle, and if the caution came out, good. If it didn't, I still won the first two stages and probably finished top 5. So at that point, I was just trying to pull away from everybody to not be in the caution. So we saw how that went.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I thought your dad was gonna hold you up there for a little while. He did get in y'all's way, it looked like, but I thought he was gonna. I honestly thought your dad was gonna cost you the race.
Yeah. I was in between him and Gator, and then Gator hit the wall, came down, and he was sliding up, and then they both just kind of pinched my nose and separated. I was like, well, I didn't move. So, but
you gonna race Xfinity tomorrow?
no, I'm just racing Cup, really, until we go to Charlotte.
Tomorrow is Charlotte and Xfinity.
Oh, heck.
Tomorrow is Xfinity Charlotte.
Well, maybe.
Alright, so maybe see you in the car then.
Yeah, maybe. Charlotte's my home track. So.
I feel you there. Flash, y'all got anything for our winner here?
Oh, well, I gotta say, I think you missed one time party where he went to the back and to the front when you were saying how many times he did.
Did I? Well, from the back to the front, to the middle, to the front, to the back. In there.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win, man. I didn't know if you would be able to do it there until that last caution, and then I even said it on stream. I think I yelled it on stream. I said, "Here comes the 14." I saw you going and just passing cars, sitting on the outside like you had nitrous in the car. I was like, all right, well, he might have a shot here. So you definitely got it done. That's all I have to say. You got it done, man, for sure.
Oh yeah, put it in that 5th gear.
Yep.
Oh, good win, man. You're moving on up the track, on up the all-time win list, looking strong for sure for the playoffs, and just keep it up, man.
Oh yeah, thank y'all, and keep on doing what y'all do. Hopefully you can be racing next week.
Well, I'll be home next week, so I should be back on the track.
Good. B-Train just wanted to lead.
Yeah, I see that.
That's it. He didn't care about the finish.
No, the first time I said, I think the 9's in the lead, and then race control 9 to the rear. I was like,
I was busy telling the guy get out of the party, and I didn't hear them say, "Oh, we're choosing." And I'm like, "Well," and no one told me I had to go into the rear. I just was like, I'm in trouble. I'm just going to the rear. I was pissed off, and I took the penalty. I was like, "I know I'm gonna get it. Just go."
Then I took the lead from him, and he didn't like that one either.
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't think you were gonna be able to hold him off.
Train was sleeping there too, because I told you to go to the back too. So you're sleeping.
did you?
there, too.
Trust me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
sleeping there too, y'all.
Yeah.
In stage, I think it was stage 2. He was towards the front, and then he just slowly fell to the back of the pack. And I told his party, I'm like, "Hey, I think he's sleeping." So we just saw him fade out of nowhere. Next thing we know, he's in the very back by himself. We're like, I think he fell asleep.
It's a new work schedule, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to this new schedule. I'm not working nights anymore. It's difficult.
All in all, good race, guys. Again, congratulations, Super Shifter, and see what you can do tomorrow, and then next week keep up your hot streak. So
Is
how
it
many
Wednesday
night
night
were you
like
in?
that the whole
There we
time?
go.
No, not the whole
No.
time.
Not the whole time. No, I got it back now. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for coming on in to the CRL Network here at Kansas. It was an honor to be out here tonight. As always in the booth, me, Flash, special guest tonight, Party, and Cole never made it in, but hopefully we'll catch him next week
Yeah.
back here on Wednesday
I
nights.
want to say, I meant to say on the stream earlier, he had his wife took a fall. Looks like she might have a torn ACL, so he wasn't able to make it. He said he might miss a couple weeks here. We're not sure yet, depending on how she's doing. He said they were at the hospital now or something, so we're thinking about him. And
Praying for fast
Prayers up
recovery
to
if
him
you're
and
watching
his
the
family.
stream.
My prayers.
Yep. But yeah, so once again, thank y'all for coming in, and Party and Flash, thank y'all for allowing me to commentate every Wednesday, but tonight was in a special way, differently, so for me, so it was an honor to help y'all out. Hopefully I get to do this again maybe, and continue to support y'all and help out this league, so.
absolutely.
With that, y'all have a great night. CRL Network back at it tomorrow with Xfinity from Charlotte. Tune in tomorrow. We'll see y'all later.